Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile. This is episode 3 in a little mini-series about how to basically get good items to make your leveling experience a lot smoother. And we left off, and I was about to do the bestiary thing where we were fighting with Einhart. We finished out that, and we were going to go to that and do that event and get some neat stuff there. We're also going to buy a new weapon and a couple other items that are going to make us move faster. Everything's going to be a lot of fun. So let's get into it. And what we just did was we came back over here, went up here, and knocked this little area out. And we're going down. I went down into this room, and I ran all the way over there. And you can move with arrow keys. You can move this map around. And I ran all the way to there and got the quest item. But also along this way, we have to find. We don't have to, but it's nice to do it. We're going to find the other beasts down here. Let's go find where they're at. And they're not over here. We're going to find... We have to find 3 more of them, so where are they hiding? They can't be very... They're probably all together like last time. And then we're going to go do this fight. Actually do it done correctly. You can get some good rewards from it. Might as well do it and have some fun with it. We're just looking for the yellow or red marker on there. Oh, and we have to do the Trial of Ascendancy here as well. So I've already done it on my other characters, so you don't have to do it again and again. And you just run through the thing and hit the little item at the end, and you're all set. Let's ID this. Oh, we're very low on Wisdom Scrolls. Oh boy. Probably even take these to sell them off too. Let's go find those guys. If you ever see the green text about the Trial of Ascendancy in an area, that you're going to want to do those, because you're going to get to unlock the ability to do an ascendancy. I don't see him in here. I didn't see him this way. I didn't see him that way. Maybe they're over here. We'll give it one last shot. We'll see. Never seen them where they actually put the beasts in there. I mean, I guess technically they could spawn in there. It'd be weird. Let's walk right through here. And with all our health, we should just be able to walk right through this stuff. And I don't see the beasts in here. Very strange. But we already finished that other one, so we'll go do that. We'll walk through here. Oh, we gotta open this up again. We'll walk around. And we'll use a heal potion just for fun. I'm being kind of lazy and not paying attention to where I'm running. We definitely need some more damage. We'll get that next. But I mean, we're safe. We don't have to worry about mana. I took the mana off by... I could take these mana things off there. Oh yeah, there they are. They were all at the end like that. All 3 of them. That was strange. We click that, and you know, it shows you. It says, hey, Act 1, do that one. Act 2, there's another one. And then Act 3. We'll go from there. Okay. Go back out of here, and we'll just go back to town. And this way we save a, we don't make a portal. Otherwise you could make a portal and go right back to where we just left from, but there's no need to. And sell items. Now, the thing is, I'm down to 1 of these. Accept. And I think we'll get the most out of maybe this one. And we'll sell that, and we're gonna have to sell it for transmutes, I guess. And maybe we can get a few more if we turn in 1 transmute. What do we have? We have 7. We'll do 2 of them. I don't like doing it that way, but we're gonna get 8 wisdom scrolls this way. Not a very good deal, but it's done. Now we have enough for a little bit again. Alright, so let's go do the bestiary thing. And then we'll get a weapon, and we're going to get a bunch of other stuff as well. So you just run in here, and we'll open this up. And these are the ones that I've collected. Now, I've collected this on my other character, a bunch of these things, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to do the one that was correctly labeled. That's level 69, 72. What about this one? 72. So you won't have this issue. 17. This was the one. This is the one we finished out. 33, no. We're going to do this one right here. So you just click that, and we're going to say, let's do it. We'll drop that down, and we're going to get to this fight. And I've got my finger hovering over the heel just in case. But we haven't had to use it here. Which is nice. We're just doing a nice, relaxing build. The next weapon upgrade is we're going to get it at level 28. And hopefully we'll get a nice one for that. It's going to get 19 health per hit of everything. There it is. We've won the fight. Now we go back to the altar and get an item. Let's see what it does. Sometimes it can help us. Let's see what it is. Hexes applied by socketed curse skills are reflected back to me. That doesn't sound good. You cannot be chilled after being chilled. You can't be shocked. I don't think. Grant 6 frenzy charges to allies on death. Sounds like a really nice thing for somebody else. Not me. Yeah, I don't want to use that, but we could actually sell it off.
Prepared for the end.
It's not going to be worth anything. It's not going to be worth anything. But we could sell it and get 12 alchemy shards, which we could turn into an alchemy orb, an orb of alchemy. That's important. We'll just sell that one.
Bye.
You might get something good though, but that's pretty good for us. And let's go take a look at how many alchemies we have. Let's go up here. We'll put these in there. Oh, almost enough for an alchemy. These actually are still valuable-ish to people at the end game that we'd be trading with. But let's keep on going. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to Act 2. Got sidetracked off in Act 1 off there for some reason. We're gonna look on where we're gonna go next. We have to knock out this area, so we're gonna go down there, and I'm gonna work on that, and I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna work through here. I think there's another trial of ascendancy that we have to knock out down there, and I'm gonna get some more loot because I want to have a decent offer for the next offer that I'm gonna make. So I'll see you in a bit. By a bit, I mean right now. I forgot we had the reward here for doing that other area, and you'll have the same thing, and you're gonna be faced with this. Okay, we could do Herald of Ash. That's a mark. I don't want to have to deal with that. I want a buff that just stays on me all the time. We're doing fire damage. There's a Herald of Ash. Sounds like a good thing. Herald of Thunder, Ice, Ancestral Cry, Seismic Cry, all these different Corrupting Fever. There's all kinds of things. We're going to go with the simple one. Now, do I have a red socket to put that in? Doesn't look like it. We're still going to take it. We're going to find out what we could do here. So, we've got Ancestral with this. This is our totem, and it has faster attacks. That's Steel Skin. We need that. Elemental damage with... Oh, we're just leveling this up. So we can actually put that back here. Oh, and it looks like I forgot to put the other axe that I picked up right here. I was going to put the second axe there. We'll find something to stick it over here. Because then we'll have 6 sockets over here that we can level up. So now, we put this back here. We're in good shape. And now we've got a buff, and I'll show you how to put that on. And what it does, too. Kind of nice. And it gets stronger and stronger as well. Let's go back in here, and we're going to turn it on. Once you turn it on, it should stay on unless you die, or... Uh-oh. Take care of these guys. They're trying to mess with us. Oh, and there's another Einhart, so we'll probably do that as well, and then I'll come back. But I'm going to show you this buff real quick. And we're going to get stronger, because we definitely need some more oomph behind our... Oh, looks like the guy's coming to us. This guy is part of the Einhart beast fight. Looks like he's right on the edge there. I'm going to press 1 and turn on that Herald of Ash, and then I'll show you what it does. And these red beasts are tougher to fight anyways, but we're just going to sit there, not even move, and just win the fights. Pretty nice. Oh boy, come on. So no mana issues, none of that. Pretty cool. And we got a bunch of stuff from that too, nice. And fender that off. And we could a couple of small things. I'm probably just going to jump back in there and quickly bender all this stuff off. I'll just pick it all up as whatever we can carry. We're right here. Oh, I'll take that bone shield. Maybe. And we'll take this other thing as well. There's a 2-item cleaver. Or a 2-socket. And we'll take that one as well. Okay. So, the Herald of Ash. 25% more burning damage. Debuffs last burning damage. Buff grants 15% of your physical damage as extra fire damage. And it grants 9% more spell fire damage. Okay. So, if I turn this thing off, and we go over here, we look at offense, should... Oh, not on that one. This one. 256. Not bad. We turn it on. 275. And this is going to get stronger as this thing levels up. And these aren't leveling up because we need to get unlock another level to use this next level of this gem. So I'm going to go sell this stuff off, and I'll be... I'm going to sell this stuff off, then I'm going to finish out this Ironheart thing, because I got to find the other 4 beasts in here, and then we're going to go do the Ironheart together. So I'll see you in a bit. Nice, we just found another Orb of Alchemy, and we'll take that, that. Oh, and 4 alterations. We're in very good... I mean, that was really well worth it. Very cool. And a portal. We'll take that, and we'll check this. And I'm going to go find the other 2 beasts. And just as a side note, this is not an optimal way to play. The optimal way to play, if you're, a veteran of the game, is to fly through this, barely attack any of these things, make sure that you're behind on levels, etc. You don't, you're not going to care about your health that much. You're just going to fly through here. But we're doing it like a normal player, like a normal new player would do, and they're like, oh, I need this, and I'd like, these items, and everything that way. So we're gonna do it the normal way, and not the fly-through way. Okay, so we went back into the bestiary, just right over here by, going right there, and then you click on that, into the menagerie. And we won the fight, and we got 8 of these. And if I have a program called PoE Awaken Trade, and if I go like this, and I've got a button on there where I press F1 for my setup, it comes up like this. And let's say I have a full stock of... Let's put these in with the full stock so I can get the bulk price. We're going to control click that in. Oh, there we go. And let's do a price check on 20 of these. We're going to say in stock, in chaos, and then you push trade, and it looks like it's 4-to-1, so this might be a good deal. I'm gonna do a trade on these, and I'll show you how to do it in a second. Here we go. So what we're trying to do is we're gonna do an exchange for this. So we're gonna go to bulk item exchange currencies, and we're gonna say we have these, and we want chaos, and we're gonna search. And right away it says 1,200 for that. We're looking for... We only have 20. So 6 of them would get us one of those. We could try this person. So we're going to say contact. And they might not be selling them for that, but let's see. Oh, easy there, easy. We only want 3. And we're going to do the direct whisper. And here we go. We could also copy it. If you want, you can copy that. And it should be copied just by clicking on that. And then we're going to go back and paste it in. But you could do a direct whisper if you've connected your account to the trade account thing. So what I like doing is I like having the 18 that I'm supposed to have ready to go. And we're going to whisper that guy. We're just going to paste that right in. And here we go. Oh no, he wants... We don't want that. We wanted... Sorry about that. We only wanted 3 for 18. There we go. Let's see if this will work. And I can't do it because I'm in do not disturb mode. Just / turn that off. Press enter and then arrow up. And we're going to send it again. Here we go. See if he wants our 18 for that. Put that over there. And hopefully we'll get 3 chaos out of this. If not, we're going to whisper the next guy. We'll just give him a second. And we're going to go back into town here. But having these chaos is going to be good. And there. Thinks we're still back in Act 1, but we're in Act 2. Okay. And we're also going to be showing you how to do the crafting in your hideout this episode. We should. Alright, I'm going to do another whisper, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we'll go down to this guy. 6 for 1. So we contact him. We say we want only 3. I don't know why it 6 there. I guess I put it on 6 and I didn't notice. Come on. 3. Then we click this guy. And we're going to go back in there. Or we could just do a direct whisper. Let's go back into the game. And we're going to open up this. And just push Control Paste. Should be to the right person now. Let's say if they want to do it. So it's kind of a pain, but it's worth it to get these 3 chaos. There we go. And then we're just going to right click and visit their hideout, or you can click that. Sometimes they're not in their hideout. We'll right click and do that. Then we wait for them, and we say accept. Then we control click that in. If you hold Alt, it'll show you how many there are in there. We say accept, and we have our first 3 chaos deal. Nice. And we're going to leave the party. And he's making more trades. And then we're going to go right back to town. Now, we're faced with a choice. Oh boy. Now the next item we can get. And this is pretty cool. This will be a nice upgrade. Looking at it. Here we go. I'll be right back. I'll get it ready for you. Now, what you want to do is, you want to look for this item. I want Onslaught. I just want to move faster, and it's going to give me a 20% attack speed automatically, permanently, and 20% movement speed permanently. So, you come to Path of Exile. We're going to type in squiggly line tilde key thrill. There it is. And we're going to search. This guy wants it for an alchemy. We can do that. We have 1 alchemy. Now the thing is, we're looking at some, we're looking over here. We don't want to spend more than a chaos. So more than a chaos. The only way we're going to do it is with this. Probably, we'll try this guy. So we're going to copy it, and we're going to go there and figure it out. Let's go whisper him. Okay, here we go. I'm going to paste it in there. You can do the direct copy too. And let's go grab our alchemy just in case he says yes. He might not though. And we'll put this down here. We'll put 1 there. We'll just wait a second. It might be like not a real offer and he's just undercutting it. We don't know. Let's go find out the next guy. Probably going to cost a chaos. And I'll whisper the next guy, and I'll be right back. There was someone that listed 1 3 minutes ago for 1 chaos. It's probably a legitimate offer. And I'm going to whisper him again, just leveling up. Just up. And let's see if he might have already sold it. We'll find out. We might go to 2 chaos for this item. And let's see if he takes the offer. I'm on the edge of my seat, just wondering. Alright, let's figure out what we can do next. They did it. And we're going to visit the hideout. And 1 chaos. They're ready to go. And that's why you don't want to spam a bunch of them, because this guy might come back and then you got to say no or ignore him. And 1 chaos. There it is. Thank you. Exclamation. And leave current party. Act 2. Here we go. Now, seems weird. Why would I give up all those other stats just for Onslaught? Well, I'll show you why. We could actually improve this helm, and let's do that for the first time. We've never done that before, so let's give it a shot at being improved. We're going to spend very few to none of these. Here we go. Just maybe one. It's going to re-roll the number of sockets on this item. And we could have got this at level 18. Here we go. But it requires 42 strength. Not bad. Now we could get a little crazy here and try to do a link, but we only have one of these fusings to try to get this link. And I don't think we'll do that. We're okay with this. Because we can use we don't care about ruthless. That we're just leveling up, but we'd put that in there and that in there, so it's not bad. Okay, let's go back outside and we'll show you what we got for that one chaos, which is 6 of those chromatics. So here we are running like this, and our damage is right here, 275. And we're running at about this speed, faster than we were before, you know. And now we're going to throw this on. And we're going to put this in here. A little more armor, too. That's nice. And put that down there. All of a sudden, now look at our damage. And we don't even... This was our 256. 290. So our damage went up, and then we're going to put that back on. So now we're up to 311. And we're moving even faster, and then if we use this, we're moving even faster now. So we're doing well. I like what we're doing now. Very, very nice. I like it a lot. Pretty cool, guys. Next up, we're gonna figure out how to upgrade our weapon, but we're gonna put it at an item level maximum of 20. Not item level, but level to use it at level 28. So we might not be able to use it right away, but it's going to be a really nice weapon. So we go in here, we clear everything out, and we're going to go down to, we'll do a claw. And oddly enough, I want to go to this next, and I will say any non-unique. I just want to do a regular, rare claw. And then we're going to come down here. We don't care about the sockets, because we don't put any in there by default. And then the level requirement, we'll say 28, and that's a good break point. And then we're going to scroll to the bottom, and we're going to say we want to spend a max of 2 chaos. Let's search, and then, you know, you could buy this one, but this might actually be a little bit better than ours, but we don't want to do that. And look at this, it's grant 6, so it's that tier of a weapon. We're going to go like this, and sort it by this. 110 for 2 chaos, 25 days ago. 1 chaos, 9. So this is going to be nice. And the physical DPS is bigger too. So we're gonna whisper this guy. And it hasn't sold because it's corrupted and most people would want to use this, but for me, I'm quite happy to use it. Let's do it. So we're gonna open it up, we're gonna paste it in there, and it's 2 chaos, I think, right? 2 chaos. Oh, and an instant. And here we go. Visit them. Visit them. And we have our 2 chaos ready. Getting excited. Oh boy. So we got a weapon. We're moving faster. And now we can get like luxury items. And we can't use it yet, but that's okay. Thank you. Very cool. Alright, so next up, I shouldn't have gone there, but we'll go back here, and I'm going to get up to level 28, and then we're going to show you what it can do. And the thing is, I can't accidentally sell it. So we'll surround it with stuff that we don't. Okay, there we go. And let's go put this away, and we're going to go out, and I'm going to quickly level up just by doing the normal questing that you guys, you know, you're following along in the quests. We're clicking here. It wants, you know, this is the divider, this is the quests that are done, these aren't done, and it wants us to go there. So I'm going to go over there and finish this out. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we just found 2 flasks here. We've got this one, and we've got this one. Now this is 640 over 2 seconds, and this is 800 over 4 seconds. I'm actually going to go with, and that has 3 uses. Close. We'll use this one. But I haven't used one of these in a long time anyways. A health potion. I haven't used one in... I think I used one in the trial. Let's spend a next point. This is going to be maybe controversial. We got some AoE over here. That was fun. We don't need any mana issues. We have 0 mana issues now. What I don't want to commit to is either commit to a 2-handed weapon or a 1-handed weapon by going for something big like this, or I don't want to do that yet, and I don't want to, commit to using a shield because I don't plan to. What I want to do is just use stuff that's fun, and we can back out of this, and it won't be really that expensive at all. You'll have plenty of regret orbs to undo this. So what we're gonna do for fun is get even more area of effect. So we're gonna take this deck next. It'll give us some damage, just a little more. 337, 347. Pretty cool. And I'm gonna finish this out. This was an interesting one. A few of them are superior. This one's superior. And the same thing. If you save up and get 40 worth of quality of superior, you'll get a Gem Cutter's Prism, which is pretty valuable. These other things we're probably just going to sell off. Life gain on hit, we'll keep that. And we're going to actually level that up too. Because that's going to allow us to maybe switch over to a big 2-handed weapon and link it up like that. Let's see. Ancestor. Oh, we can't do it yet though. We'd need a 4-link. We'll get there. And we'll take all this, and we'll just get rid of this stuff. Orb of Storms, all kinds of things, but we're just going to sell those off for scraps, the fragments. We just found an Orb of Scouring. That is to make an item back down to just a normal white item again. But that might be worth something as well. I haven't looked up the price of those lately. Okay, we found a couple of neat things. This Repost Gem, not bad. I mean, we could hook it up to other things so that it automatically triggers. This automatically triggers. Whenever we block, it does some damage. Pretty cool. And if we find some way to support it with some links, and if it's extra, we'll just put it in there. As long as we have a shield, it'll work. And it's right down there, but we don't ever actually trigger it. Then we found these gloves, and I compared them, and it has about the same attack, but then it has that increased attack speed. Now let's take a look at this. If we were to put these on, we're at 283, and we have a red gem, ruthless support. That we'll just toss it in here for now, but we don't really need that. I don't like ruthless. In fact, we'll just get rid of it and sell it. Then we don't have to think about it anymore. But now watch this. 283, attack speed is really, really good. Let's put it on there. 297, not bad. And we're going to sell this item off. And that one too. We're done with this. Rain of Arrows. Oh, that was the... we're going to put that down here with our collection of interesting stuff here. These things with the quality. We're just going to put it right down here. When we get 40 quality worth of gems, we can turn it in and get a Gem Cutter's Prism, which are really good items. They're worth decent amount for the of chaos. Maybe 2 chaos? I don't know. They're a chunk now. Alright, well, we can do a bestiary. Let's go do that. We just finish that out. As you can see, I get sidetracked and doing stuff. It's a lot of fun. No rush. And what was it? Was it that one? Yep. Drop a totem. Let's fight them out. And we're getting closer to being able to use that new weapon. It's going to be a lot more damage. A lot more 19 health per hit from everything. And because our AoE is so big, it's hitting all over and hitting multiple things, and it's pretty cool. And then after that, we might switch to life gain on hit as a support gem and use a big weapon and then just destroy everything. So what do we get here? Oh, 4 of those Jeweler's Orbs. We use one of them over here like that. We might be able to trade some of these for a Chaos as well. We'll do that later. Alright, let's put those in there. And I could look them up right now. Let's see. And in stock of 4, it looks like... those are vines. Looks like 11 for 1, 10 for 1. So you'd need 10 of those, and you might get 1 of those. Around there. Pretty cool. A quick side note also, we've unlocked the hideout. If you rescue Helena down in the Chamber of Sins down there, then you can select your hideouts. You just go up to her.
Hello.
And you select the hideout that you want, and we're gonna go, and then you can go to it. I have this one selected, but there's a bunch more. There's a bunch more different hideouts, and then you can design, and there's whole videos on those. But we want to come in here, and we want to go to our hideout. And here's the neat thing with this. This is pretty complex stuff, but what you're gonna do is want to get a crafting bench down, and if you want, you click there, edit. Decorations, and then I think you can search this way for craft, and there it is. Drag it wherever you want. You can move it around. We can X this out again. Move it around wherever you want. I'll put it over here, and we say stop edit mode, and then we can use it. And you're going to get a lot of stuff in here, all useful things for different things. We're going to craft. Now, when you open this up, you're not going to have access to as many crafts as I have, but you're going to have some, and we're going to figure out what to do here. Now, this item, we can't craft on it. It's corrupted. We're not going to be doing any crafting on it, but we might be able to craft on something else. Let's see. Max life. No, we can't craft on that. We could craft maybe on this. Let's just do it for fun. The reason I know we can craft on this is a rare item, and if I hold down Alt and I count the number of prefixes, it says prefix, prefix, prefix. So it looks like we can do a suffix on there. It can hold up to 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes on a rare item. On a blue item like this, it's just 1 prefix and 1 suffix. So this item, it's not even anything right now, and we don't even really need this one. Let's go change this. We don't need mana regen, I don't think, so we're going to go fix this and change it. Let's go to town. Oh, I'm still in edit mode. There. Let's go buy a different, just a regular plain one, and we'll actually craft on it. Let's see. Here we go.
My help is yours.
Purchase item. Strength. There. Plus 12, plus 11 attributes. Now there's other better ones probably, but this is interesting and it fits our needs right now. So we'll do this one. This strength and this one. Because then we can get some dexterity. Just in case we need it for something. There we go. Now,
be kind.
There's probably better ones, but we're just doing this as an example. Maybe like a life one. There's a lot of different amulets. We're going to go back over to our hideout. And we have to just drop it right in there. Now it doesn't have a prefix or a suffix. So I want life on there, probably. I'm looking over these things, and you'll look over and see which ones. Now these are the higher tier ones, so it's going to cost a chaos, but I'm not going to do that. So we'll maybe do something like this. Now what does it want? We can put life on there, 15 to 25, and it would cost 1 alteration. And I think we have that, so we can do it. So you click that. Craft. It might raise the item level. There, we got a 20, and what was the possibility up there? It was 15, it got right in the middle. And you could re-roll, but you'd need a scouring thing to re-roll. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to make it even better with an augment. Right here. Because this is... let's put 1 right there. Push shift and click. I'll put 1 down. If you hold alt, there's 1 prefix. So there could be a suffix. Well, this will add 1 extra item, and it augments it. So it would do a suffix. So let's do it. So right click, and then left click. We'll hope for something cool. Increased fire damage. Well, that's good. That's a good thing now. So now we're going to get more damage. Let's see if we're at 362 and 376. Not bad. And that was just a fun little thing to do on the side. But this gets really cool and complicated. You can do a lot of cool stuff. Some of it costs a lot, though, to do. And some of it doesn't. But it really allows you to, if you're missing some defenses, when we start focusing on fire, cold, and lightning, and we want to get it to 75, but we're a little bit short, well, you take your gloves, come over here, pop it in there, and hope that it had a suffix open, and it does, and then you'd come down and you'd say, you know what? I want to spend a transmute orb, and I want to get some fire resistance on there. Pop! And you'd spend a transmute, and now we've got fire resistance. That might have got you over the top to 75% on fire, and that's how you do it. And you can change them around, you could put some on this one, why not? Let's have some fun. We have the transmutes. Oh, we can put some life on there. For an alteration. We'll spend one just to have some fun. And pop. 25 more life. Pretty cool, guys. That's just the basics, but there's whole videos on how to do that. I'm going to go finish this off. We just found a couple more. Here's a regenerate one. It's not that great, but it actually adds some damage. Maybe even more damage. And rarity. That's actually a good one. So we might replace that right away. But rarity of items found. So instead of dropping a scroll, it might drop and get a lucky roll on the rarity, and it might drop a transmute or a chaos. So the more rarity you have, that's kind of fun, and it really ups the drops. But only if you can spare it. If you can't spare the modification slots there, then I wouldn't use that. Then we have this one, which is intelligence. We're going to save this one because we might be short some int and be able to just throw this on, and we've got our int back. So I can actually craft on that as well. So we're in good shape. Let's pop that on there and see what it does to our damage. More damage. So we're going to get rid of that one. That one was short-lived, but it was just for fun. And then the ring, we're going to work on probably replacing that ring and getting a stronger ring. And we're in good shape, and let's go on. And you'll find another trial down here. And you just go through, knock it out, you're in good shape. I hope the beast isn't in there. I don't want to have to deal with him. Oh, is it this way? But just go ahead and knock that out as well. I don't have to do it because I already did it on another character this league. But don't skip those things, because the ascendancy that you unlock by doing them is really, really valuable. We seem to be getting a lot of Ironheart missions. I got one right here, and I just randomly rolled another one right down in here, the next area. We got another couple of interesting items, but basically this item is really interesting. And then we're going to show it to you now. We're going to ID it. Increased area damage, that's good for us. Attacks that we could possibly bleed stuff. This is a really good one for us. It's random, but increased damage with one-handers and bleeding. We're going to put that right there. And I'm going to show you how to unlock it. And we'll just ID this thing. And again, we're getting low on wisdom scrolls. And now we found another one of these jewels, but it's not rare. It's only magic. And you'd think that has 4 prefixes on it. And a jewel like this can have 2 of each. 2 prefixes and 2 suffixes. But I suspect one of them is a double. So it has a prefix, 2 suffixes. This one can only have 1 of each. And it only rolled that one. This one's no good, but we'll just sell it off and vendor it. There are things you can do in the end game with these where you re-roll them and they can become really, really valuable and sell for literally hundreds of chaos. Pretty cool. Let's level these up. And that one. And away we go. Oh, gotta open up this thing. And I gotta find the other 2 beasts down here. I don't have to, but let's see if there's anything I can throw on the ground here. Looks like I'm gonna have to throw that on the ground. Oh, no, actually I don't. I can put this there, this here, and that there. And away we go. So we've saved this because it's an int item, and this is our dexterity item. And we can use these later to unlock certain things. It's nice to have those just laying around. Or if you're an int player, it's good to have a dex and a strength item laying around. This we'll just sell off, and we're working on this item next. These are all... Oh boy, put that there just in case, but we really don't need this. I don't want to destroy it. Let's just do like that. And we're going to do this next. We're going to sell those for more wisdom scrolls, and we'll sell off both these. Okay. We need one more point, and then we can unlock this. I'll show you how we're going to do that. Oh, I thought she was going to give us a skill book. A regret point. Not bad, though. What you're going to do with that, and I'll show you in a second as well, but it requires one of these basic jewel sockets to unlock. There's one close to us, but there's a lot over the board. There's one here. You could technically put it there. They're all over. And you can actually search for jewel, and it'll pop up. You barely highlight them, but it technically highlighted. There's one over here. So you can definitely use it. Alright, and I'm going to show you how to do that once we get a point. Alright, next up, we're going to go, let's do the bestiary again. I think we get 2 of them this way. We might get something cool. Let's go find out. And as you can see, this whole build is designed around being easy to play. We showed you how to get the weapon. The weapon is going to make our damage shoot almost double, maybe 50% more. It's going to be a chunk. It'll be neat to put it on and see what it does. And it's going to poison. Oh boy. Let's do this. Not the sick, not those. There. And craft. It said what it was, but I forget. I didn't look at it, so. And away we go. And is that it? Oh, he's doing chunks of damage to me, but I'm not going to use my heal yet. Where is he? Oh, he's sitting over here in the corner. There he is. Hidden away over here. Just standing in the bad stuff. Is that it? There. What'd we get? Fusing. Then what's the next one? No. Induce. No. 72. That one. Was it this one? 18. There we go. We finally get to create an item. 33. It was this side. This is the one we just found. Here we go. I don't want to cheat. Use the higher level ones, and I would probably just get wrecked. And by probably, I mean I would. All right. And these are tough fights, so you got to really be prepared for it. But if you've been following along with us, you're in good shape, and you can just stand here and not do anything. Just win the fight. Don't move. Don't worry about things. Easy stuff. Don't use your heal potion ever. And win. Oh. What is that? Craghead. We'll press that PoE Awaken trade on it, and it's probably worth a chaos, but all those people are selling for a chaos. So I'm not going to deal with it. There's something you can do at the end game when you're further into the game that you can do stuff with it, but we're just going to sell it because we want the whatever we can get for it. Now, if you're a bow player, that might be a really neat item. Bow with a quiver. That would be cool. But that doesn't help us at all. Alright, and I'll go on to the next part. And next up, let's take a look. We're going to say we're in rings, and we're going to search for, let's do it from scratch. We're going to go like this, we're going to clear it out, and we're going to search for a ring. And let's do it. Come down here, I'll show you exactly how to do this. We just want this ring. Ring, and it's going to be a unique, and it's going to say gift. Gift from a diamond ring. Let's see if that's the one. Search. A couple alchemies. And then what do we have? There's a corrupted one, but what are the cannot be ignited? No, we don't want that one. I like this one. And it's 3 alchemies. This one's 2 orbs of fusings, and that's a 47. What this does is, if we do kill something with a critical strike, if we happen to land one and it kills it, it gives a 40%, 47% increase to rarity. It's just a lot of fun. We're here to have some fun and up our damage. This will help a little bit. We don't have too much crit right now, but it'll do something. And I wanted to pick an easy ring to find that's not that expensive. Let's throw this on there, and we're going to make an offer on that. Let's see. So it's this one or 2 of these. Oh boy. I think I ended up putting that in my other, if I accidentally click it and don't shift click it in there, it goes into this tab. I've been trying to keep everything separate, but I looked and I was missing those, and I think I just clicked them in out of habit. So I'm probably missing some currency here for this guy, but here we go. We've got the 3. I think I had 2 or 3. I think it was on our 3rd one from the alchemy shards. And here we go. We're going to whisper that guy. Oh, and he wants it. It's in Cyrillic. So it's 3 of those. Let's see if he'll take 3 elks for that. Otherwise, we've got the guy that wants 2 fusings. We'll take that too. It's going to replace this one, which is eh. And we're just going to wait a couple seconds. And I'm going to whisper the other guy. There we go. We whispered the second guy. And the second guy wants them for the 2 fusings. And we'll visit him. That's fine. I'd rather do the 2 fusings. I'll save the alchemies. And now we have a weird ring. And you can search around on there and just limit the level of the item so that it's not too high of a level requirement, and then you can get really cool stuff. I mean, we can get way more stuff. We can get another cool thing here. Lot of fun stuff. 2 of those, and there's the ring, level 28. And I'll put it right there. And thank you. Very cool. And we'll leave the party. And now we're just going to work on getting to level 28 really quick so I can show you this. So I'll be right back. We're going to get there, no problem. And we're just going to go through here. And earlier, I don't know if it was this episode, but when we did the bandits, this was blocked. And now we can unblock it and go right through. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fight my way through all of this and come out the other side. And we're almost to the 3rd act. We should, and here's the thing. Normally, if you're playing and you're a veteran, you would have blown through all this. This is not difficult. The more you play, you'll fly through this in minutes. It'll be easy. But this is just to help new players, and if you're new at this, it's explaining a lot, or at least for a melee player. Here we go. Okay, we found a bunch of stuff, and we'll ID it, and maybe use some of it, but I doubt it. And I did that, and no more wisdom scrolls. Oh boy. Okay, so let's compare that. We lose the 6 movement speed. I really don't want to lose any movement speed, so that's a no-go. And then the boots, no movement speed, and 4 length. So we're going to keep going, but we got a level, so we got 2 things here. Now, if you don't have one of these jewels to put in here, then I wouldn't go for this. But I do, so I'm going to go here and here. If not, I would just go ahead and take this. 1, 2, and use this side because that's the one-handed side. This is the two-handed side. And once we switch over to a two-handed sword, I'm going to undo this and use a refund point just to undo that. Because then there's a pretty cool thing over here. And there's a pretty cool thing over here. So we're in good shape. But I just want to unlock this one just for fun. But this is a good amount of damage here. And range there. So it's pretty cool stuff. In fact, I'm a little tempted more to go that way than that way. But like the next few points I'll be spending around here. But we're going to unlock this just for fun. We're going to say apply. Oh boy. Now we're going to start having bleeds on stuff too. 4% chance to cause bleeds, but it'll happen. Area damage and increased damage with one-handers. Alright, and we can always undo that. We're just going to do it just because it's fun. And let's see how much it goes up. Probably not too much. 397. A chunk. Pretty cool. And away we go. What is this? Guy wants to talk. Oh, it's that Apex thing. So it's going to use one of our many things in our... There we go. And we're just going to walk right through. And we'll keep on going. And as we go back to town, they blame us for the darkness here, but not, I mean, maybe it's our fault. Just be careful not to vendor these two items. Or the items that you have and you're waiting for. Okay, we're in good shape. Got a lot of these. We can actually buy more stuff. This is probably worth almost 2 chaos right there. Probably got a good 3 or 4 chaos worth of stuff here. Not bad. And we'll talk to these people and let them vent.
Stay true to what?
Away we go.
Farewell.
And then we'll just continue on. What? One more person to talk to?
For all of her strength.
I guess so. Okay. I think that's kind of optional. And I'll keep going. I just can't wait to equip these cool items. A little bit of a choice here. I just found this. And 3% less movement speed, but it has the attack speed. You know, and some reflect on it. Kind of neat. Let's take a look at it. Let's see how much damage it would go up. 433. It's a chunk. I'm going to take it. I'm going to have some fun. And this one doesn't have the damage on it. More defensive. We can always put some more life on there and go from there. Pretty cool. And we're in a little Val side area. But our damage keeps going up. It's going to go up a lot in a second. As soon as I get those next level and a half. Actually, because the 2 points that we're going to spend are going to be in more damage, it's really going to go up a lot. It's going to be maybe almost double the next level and a half, so it'll be night and day. And what is that? Life gain on hit. We're working on that so we can switch over and have a nice relaxing gameplay with life gain on hit. Just a strange way to do it, but it just makes the game so much easier. Relaxing, I can just not barely pay attention to stuff. And I want to make it easy. I don't want to make this game hard for myself. Ruthless mode is for that. Alright, take this. We're getting a decent amount of... I had to sell a couple of transmutes. Ooh, whetstone, scar, that. Interesting item here. Thou Righteous Fire. This might actually sell. Let's take a look at this. Thou Righteous Fire, 1 chaos. I could sell it for an alchemy. And what you would do is, if you had a what do you call it? A selling tab, and you had a premium, you bought the tab that could go, a premium tab, you could actually sell that. And I'll put it over there and I'll show you how we would do that, if we were to do it. And let's keep going. Here's an interesting item. Look at the armor on that compared to what we have. So it's a lot more armor. Got a little bit of energy shield. I don't really care about the resistances yet, but we'll soon care about them. And it's got red, red, blue. It'd be nice if it was red, red, green or link, but we can maybe get lucky on that. So we're going to actually use this, and let's see what it does to our defenses. 39. See how they're going down as we level up? Now, 51. We're back up again. And we're just going to put that there for now, and this here for now. And we're going to actually, see this item right here? We're going to trade it in, because it's surrounded by that little green. It's a red, green, blue. We're going to trade that in for a chromatic, and hopefully one of these will be red, and one will be green. Now it's a strength item, so it's kind of going to lean towards red and a little bit of blue, but we might get lucky and get a green in there. Otherwise, we'll just do with the Ancestral Protector like that. No big deal. And we'll keep going. And the caverns. Pretty cool. Oh boy, we just found our first Chaos Orb. Very nice, guys. Now we don't have to do it, you know, where you trade this for that or this. We found our first one. Very cool. Also, before a boss, it's usually a long ways, you know, to scurry about all these hallways. They don't want to make it so that the boss is really close to a portal, because then people would just sit there and run the boss over and over and over again. So you're going to fill up on stuff, and you're going to end up leaving stuff on the ground. But that's okay. And the other thing is, you don't necessarily have to use all the same items. If a bunch of people watch this video and they're all trying to buy the same items, then the price is going to go way up. But if you're not, oh, blood and sand, that's kind of nice. Let's work that into our mix. Let's do that. Do we have a red spot? We do. This is perfect. There's blood and sand. We'll put it right there. And we'll put it on number 2. And right there. We'll take that off of there. Let's get these guys to stop bugging us. And we'll bring this up. And blood and sand has 2 things. The first, if you cast it once, it just make a bigger AoE, and you can read it. It says in the sand stance, it's more area, more instead of increase, so it's a multiplier. It's a really good thing. It's not additive, but multiplicative. And then less area damage. We want to do more damage. And I think it shrinks the area down a little bit. A less area of effect. That's okay. We're going to address that. So press it once. It reserves a little mana. No problem. I think like 10%. We don't care about mana because we're doing really well already with that ring right there. And then there we go. Now we're going to be doing even more damage. And I don't think it'll show up. Did it show up? No, it doesn't show up on here because it's an AoE. You'd have to look at a separate program to figure out. But it's more damage. It's a lot more damage, so we're definitely going to keep that going on there. Now we even have more damage. The program is called Path of Building. It's a separate computer program you download, and eventually you'll get to the point where if you like the game a lot, you'll download that and start messing around and tweaking builds and doing all kinds of things and testing items. You can test an item, you can copy the item and paste it into there, and then you can set, it'll show you how it's going to affect your character and what kind of damage it does, you know, a variety of different scenarios and all kinds of things. So it's a really, really powerful program. Alright, let's go find the boss. Well, that was perfect timing. I haven't found the boss yet, but I've got 2 points to spend, and we unlock all that other stuff. So we're not going to go with the extra AoE quite yet. In a second we will, but the next point. But we're going to go spend here, and then if we go to the 2-hander, we're just going to reverse this and go here and here. And it's easy to do. Here we go. How much is that going to do? 4, 5, 1. Oh, more and more. Oh, and this more too. And then we're going to put this on in place of this. I don't know if it's going to mess with this. Let's see. A little bit less. And it's because of that physical damage. But the crit strike and where is it? The item thing. Consecrated ground. The light radius, that doesn't matter. We might switch this out later. But increased rarity, we might switch this out and sell it. And then get a better DPS one. But I wanted to give that a shot, so maybe you won't want to buy that. But we're going to give it a shot. We have plenty of damage. And then this is the thing that matters. Oh boy. Faster attacks. We're going to have to put this over here now. Okay. What? 56 int. Remember how I said we needed some int earlier? Definitely need some. How are we going to get that? Well, one of the good things is we could just switch over to that. We probably will. Do we have a teleport back? No. And I don't want to run all this way. It's going to be a little challenging. what we do. Any of these have into oh, just temporarily. Now we have enough int, and oh, our damage went down again. Let's see. Oh, it went up a little bit, but that's okay. We probably still. Oh, maybe we'll use that. Let's just leave that one on there. And then here's the thing. Here we go. If you don't have int, you can use 1 point, and I highly recommend it just to make life easier. Right here, and then if you need some dexterity, right there. And then towards the end, you'll undo these as you have enough, and you'll. But at first, just go ahead and take it. Seems weird, but it's worth it. Then you don't have to juggle items all around. All right, moment of truth here. 808. Very, very, very nice. Okay, let's go have some fun now. Where's the way up? Oh, it's around this way. We need one more level to get all these available to be used. The Catalyst. This is a divination card, and there's a way to trade in. Once you collect 3 of those, then you can trade it in for a Vol Orb. Go ahead and pick it up. And there's actually a tab, a divination tab that you can buy. They have stash tab sales, usually on the weekends, and you can get the tabs that way. Where are we going? Why is this so far around this way? We'll figure it out. Ah, that was why. It was actually right over here, and this is just depicting where it is. And there's no direct line between those. We had to get the stairs. And you can see we entered here, and it's the diamond. And it was on the opposite side, so I suspect it'll be on the opposite side over here. There it is. And let's go up. And here's the fight. Perfect that we got the the thing there. And we're going to be getting more items in the next steps too. Oh, this is a serious fight. I'm a little tempted with 800 health to see if we can tank the overhead slam. So let's do this together. We haven't died. We're just gonna try to tank that slam. There's a big slam that this creature does. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna try to take it. I don't know if we can, but it'll be pretty cool if we do. I probably should have crafted down a little more light just in case. He's upset with us. Now he lifts it up and he goes, but oh, we took it, no problem. And another one, and we didn't even use a heal potion. I would say we did really well. Ooh, and a war plate with, look at that, 4 click things on it on there. Alright, so that's a chromatic, that's a chromatic. Let's drop this one, and ID this one. And a glass shank, quiver, and that. Okay. Let's just ID this. Move on from there. This is pretty nice. Red, good colors. 251 armor? I think we're going to be taking it. Yeah, and 40 life, and fire, and that. Oh, yes. Let's put this here. Let's see what it does to our armor now. 50%. 58%. And as you get closer and closer to 100, I think 90 is the... I don't know. It's infinitely more valuable as you scale up, get closer and closer. Okay, so now we've got a lot of cool stuff here. And we can put this faster attack back on here, and we can juggle this around later. Pretty cool. And now we're into the next city, and well, we got to run through this, and then we're going to be in the next city. We're technically into Act 3 now. Very cool, guys. We were able to just sit there and tank those big hits. Those are serious hits. Let's see if this shield is any better. We'll chuck that on the ground, and oh boy. Have to move that down there. We'll sell those for wisdom scrolls, because we definitely need some. And let's ID this thing. It might be good. Who knows? Alright. Armor. More armor. I like that. The 3% move. So we'd be switching that. We'd lose a little bit of attack speed. Probably not worth it, unfortunately. But we can take a peek and see how much our armor can go up. 67. We're already tanky. But yeah, I want more damage from the attack speed thing. That's close. Tempting to use, but no. Well, I do that. Keep going. And we're going to get right into town. Now, as you're coming up on the town here, oh wow, there's a whatchamacallit, a beast thing here. I don't think I ever ran into this many Einhart missions in between just running into Act 3 even. It's a lot. But it's a red creature, very tanky, and we're still just crushing it down. I like it. And done. Nice. Wisdom scrolls. Everybody loves those. Let's take a look at that shield. And not the helm. Chuck that on the ground. And ID this one. Increase. No. Let's pick that other shield back up. Where was it? There we are. Whatever. And we'll keep going. Oh, and a wisdom scroll. And another guy. And there's Clarissa there to the left. We have to find 2 more beasts. And we'll be wrapping this up. In the next episode, we're going to be doing... Oh, something dropped that was cool. It did something neat there. Wow. Oh, it was a 4-link. That was a... So this is a 4-link. Oh, and it's 4-linked and it's red, green. That is nice. Let's drop this here. Drop that there. We'll identify it. So now we've got red, green. We could actually switch over. For the next episode, I might incorporate life gain on a hit. It's around here somewhere. Might be over here. Where did I put it? Herald of that. There it is. We might incorporate it into a big 2-hander so we hit even harder and we get the life gain on hit from that. And then we don't have to worry about this smaller stuff. And pretty cool. Very, very cool. Red, green. So we'd get Ancestral Call. We'd miss out on this combustion, but I don't really kind of mind that because lighting things on fire, I want to just blow things up and keep going. So I don't want to wait for it to catch on fire and slowly, that might be the way to go. Our damage would go down a little bit with the life gain on hit, but it would go up because we'd be using a big 2-hander and just crushing things. And Clarissa, and then we're going to go to town. And talk to her. We say, see you in town. I think that's it, or does somebody come over here and say something? I don't think so. And right over here is the way into town. We almost have another level. And I could leap slam. Oh, and then we'll have leap slam too, so that's really going to be nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to switch over to a 2-hander because of that, because we found the red, green. And let's go into town and sell these. And we'll talk about what we're going to do next. Ooh. Here's in Sarn in Act 3, which we're in right now. Act 3, Sarn. This is how you would do the Aspirants Plaza. Now you have to be... I think you have to do all 3 of those. And let's go in there. And then you can open it up. And we'll unlock that, and we're going to walk up here. I think you have to be... I don't know what level you have to be. If there's a 33 to get in there. And we're not that. I activate it? Maybe you can if you've already ran through there. Maybe we'll do the Labyrinth too next episode. That'll be interesting. And get a bunch more items. Maybe something cooler over here that does even more damage. I'll look into that. That was a quick item. But yeah. A cooler, interesting item there. A cool, interesting item here and here and here. Maybe even here. Maybe there. Oh, well, we're gonna be getting a 2-hander there. And all cheaply. Like a chaos or 2. Alright, let's go back to the not the hideout. Well, we could go over there. We'll slap this on here. And we'll put some life on them. But I won't cheat, use the higher ones. I just use this one. And we could put... What can we put on that? Let's see. Can't. It must be filled with suffixes already, but increased damage. Oh, that's a divine or an exalt. That's not gonna happen. We don't need mana. Increased elemental. Yeah, let's do that one. 6. I'm not doing 6 of those. Armor and evasion. 8. 8. No way. Looks like I'm not gonna do those. That's okay. Can we put anything there? No, no. Technically, yes. Anything cheap that I can put on? Yeah, some life. There we go. Alright. Let's go back to town and clean that up. You might have to get to level 33 to go in there into the Sarn thing and get the aspirant things, and we're going to do that next level, or next episode, and show you what we can do there.
Something?
Let's sell these things off. Sell that. This is for the chromatics, and that's already linked up, so we're going to save that. We're going to use it, implement it right now. We did get a scour, so we could make this into a rare as well. There's the movement speed. We're going to give up on that, really? Yeah, for the extra... I don't like giving up movement speed, but we will in this case. And get rid of that and that. We're going to hold on to that. Okay.
Bye.
If you have a public tab, you would come over to it, label it, and see how it has the little coins there? You'd right-click on it, you'd say public, and then each item priced individually, and you'd put this item here, and you'd say right-click. So you've done all that. Right-click, say it's public, name it, whatever you want there. Each item priced individually, say yes. Then you drop the item in, right-click, and you say exact price. And you say, I would like... for instance, this item, exact price, 5 for that. Let's find out if we can do an example of that. 119 chaos for 40 of these. But we're just doing one of them, so you would do this. Exact price. You don't even have to do the ratio in this case. We would just do, we want to sell it for an alchemy. So you drop it down, and we'd sell it for an alchemy, and we'd sell it for 1. We're not gonna do that though. But I mean, if you had the premium tab, it was worth it to try to get rid of it and try to get an alchemy, because we only have this 1 here, so it would be worth it to do that. And somebody would be happy to buy it, and we'd be the cheapest one, so pretty cool. We're just gonna put that one away. Alright, next up we're going to do... We did find a scour. We're going to scour this down to not magical. Oh boy, here we go. Otherwise I'd just use it like that. And now we're going to turn it into a magical item. Oh. We're going to use one of our alchemies to turn it into a magical item. And hope for goodness. Strength. Cold. Reflect. Let's go put some life on that. If we can, at our bench, just to make it a little better. And 1, it only costs 1 alteration shard. 19, not terrible, but not great armor. But it has the red, green. And in the next episode, I'm going to explain what we're going to do with that. And why we're going to do a life. We're going to switch over to an even stronger weapon, even though I just got this one, maybe in a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll put it right here as a reminder. Come on. That this is the next item we're working on. We'll put it right there. Over here. And get that. And then we're going to put these in our... There we go. we've got our first Chaos Orb. This is an interesting item. This we should just sell.
Madam, there is nothing else.
And sell.
You are a welcome sight, daughter of
And we're going to sell this item as well. And probably that one as well. This one we might keep. No, we're going to sell that too. We're just going to commit to it. We'll get all better items very shortly anyways. And Control Shift these in so it goes into this, and we're in good shape. We've learned a lot. We're about to hit another level and unlock all these. We've got a lot of damage now. Looks like I've got to switch this over to Blood and Sand, the second version, the Blood version that does more damage. 652 in town. Once you go out of town, it registers your buffs. Defenses, 58 armor. That's going to go a little bit down when we switch over to the other one. But we have a good plan, and I hope this helps you guys figure out how to buy stuff, sell stuff. We're moving fast. We don't care about mana. We don't care about health because we can tank anything that tries to hit us. We took that triple or double slam from that one boss. We took it like a boss, and we're in good shape. So I hope this helps, and have a good one. Enjoy. The next episode we'll do even more upgrades and cool stuff. It's fun.